guys, Sapphire Morningstar, and last night premiered Siren on Freeform, which was formerly known as ABC Family. If you don't have Freeform, download the Freeform app. If you have a cable provider, or if you have Hulu, you can also watch it on Hulu. So last night was a 2-hour premiere, which is episodes 1 and 2. Episode 1 being the pilot, and episode 2 titled The Lure. So the show starts off with this group of fishermen in the Bering Strait, I believe, and they're fishing, that's their job. So in their net, they catch some fish along with something else, and they start freaking out because the thing, it hits one of the men, causing massive bleeding, and so they eventually trap it in one of these boxes of this tank thing aboard their ship, titled the North Star. And so then we see he calls in saying that we have a man who's injured and we pretty much caught something. We don't know exactly what the heck it is, but we got it. And so then we get straight military coming in with helicopters. They take the man who is injured, and then they hit the creature with a tranquilizer dart, and then transport it in this tank. And like the military, you ain't gonna never hear from them again. And so then we get into, then we're showing Bristol Cove, who this town is founded on this mermaid mythology. It's pretty much today they're celebrating like the founding of their town, the history of the founding of the father. He fell in love with the mermaid and she was never seen again. And so the mayor, he's like, unveiling his statue, but he has 2 sons. One of them is not there. And so we see the son, he's off. Honestly, he works at the as a a marine biologist. His name is Ben. His girlfriend is Maddie. They both work at the marine biology, and so they end up finding this seal like she's hungry, so they go to rehabilitate her. His girlfriend wonders, why your parents don't know about me yet, and he's like, because obviously he don't like the family, because he's not a big fan of the whole family, obviously. And so then we are shown them chilling later. They're chilling on the beach, having like a nice little party, chilling on the beach party. And he had talked to his friend before that, the group of men that survived that was on the North Star. And he was like trying to tell him, look, we saw something on the thing, and we've been trying to contact, they trying to figure out where their friend is, the one who got stabbed. They don't know where he is. He's mysteriously disappeared now. That's because the military made sure you're not gonna find this man, which kind of sucks because he would have his family worried about him. Like, dang, y'all could have put that man in a regular hospital. But since he was attacked by the mermaid, the military was not going to release this man. So this man is trapped in this facility along with this mermaid. That kind of sucks. Like, you got this man's family and friends worrying about him, which is just going to make the situation worse. If you just put him in a regular hospital, one is like nobody's going to believe that he saw a mermaid any damn way. So you really have nothing. That's like right now, if somebody would come on TV and say, oh my God, I saw a vampire, nobody's gonna believe that person. You know why? We're all gonna assume he's crazy. So you really have nothing to worry about this man telling people he saw a mermaid, because they're gonna assume because he lost so much blood that he probably went to shock. He probably was dreaming. He's a sailor. You know how many tales of sailors we have in mythology of sailors saying they saw a beautiful creature, and science dictates that what they really saw was what's the animal? A manatee. That's all you gotta go. There's really no reason to hide this man like this. There really is no reason. So, Ben at first doesn't believe him. Like, okay, look, Xander, because that's the man's name. Like, y'all need to relax, y'all tripping, stuff like that. So what brushes up while they're at the beach is the head of a mako shark. And so Ben and Maddie, they're analyzing, the bite marks, are like, well, dang, what the heck bit this off? So they're like, there must be some new predator in the ocean that we have not yet discovered. Because 95% of the world's oceans we have not yet discovered. And so that's what Xander's like, how can you know for sure there's not mermaids in the water if we haven't discovered all the Earth's oceans? Which he makes a good point, I'm not saying there could be mermaids, but every time I look on what it is, TV, and they talk about new stuff that we have discovered. No, it's always been there. We're just now seeing it because we're progressing in our world of technology and of how far we could go into the Earth's ocean. So I'll be watching those documentaries when they be showing you when they go into the ocean's deep, where it's so dark, and you be seeing all these creatures that because they live in the darkest, deepest part of the ocean, they adapted this sort of bioluminescence type skin and stuff. Like, that's creepy. So who knows what's in the ocean? You know what? As a person, as much as I do love mermaids, I really don't want to find out. That's just me. As much as as I love mermaids, I don't want to be the one in the ocean to find out. So if there is mermaids and they're like this on the show, I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna stay on land. Just saying. So we did see the mermaid. She has human skin. We see her stumbling on land, and Ben almost dodges her in his car so he doesn't hit her. And she fumbles. And so he takes her to his place and calls the doctor, like, look, I got this young woman, found her naked, and she's injured or something. He calls the doctor to come check on her, right? So she wakes up. He had put her in a t-shirt and some sweatpants, and, she's cautious at first, she's cautious because, she don't know who this dude is. So she goes and starts using her Siren song, I'm guessing to hypnotize him. And then there's a knock on the door, it's the doctor. So he brings the doctor in. She left. And so then we go into the military facility where we see that they caught this other mermaid and they're running tests like people do. You think we'll just leave well enough alone, like, oh, it's a mermaid. I mean, granted, it's a shock to probably see a mermaid like, oh my god, mermaids is real, But I'm not gonna sit there and put it in a tank and about, what? Let's run some tests on it. Like, leave it alone. Put it back in the ocean. I'm just saying. Leave it be. So that's why that mermaid she's looking for the other female. She's looking for the other female mermaid. And so then we go on to episode 2, where she ends up getting the name Ren because she's back on land, and she kind of looks at this TV this little kid's watching, like, cartoon stuff, and the little seahorse calling, like, my name's Ren, and she's like, my name's Ren. She's sort of repeating it, so that's her name. Her name is Ren. And so she picks up this toy helicopter, and then we get these flashbacks of what happened, of how her sister got caught. Her mer sister got caught. So they was swimming in the ocean, They was eating food, they was chasing the fish, they was eating, getting their grub on. And so she got caught up when they was catching the fish, and she got caught. And then Ren sees that, they put her in this box, and the black helicopter took away. That's all she pretty much knows, just her sister's on the ship. Black helicopter took over. So that's why she picks up this black helicopter, because that's what it reminds her of. And she goes and sees this man in this plaid shirt, and she doesn't know much English yet. So she's just, showing him the helicopter. Like, she's trying to tell him in her way that, I'm looking for this is what I'm looking for. And so she gets in the car. So he's like, okay. But he comes off really creepy, like, keep calling her a little girl. And keep calling her, you look just like a little girl, which gives off me pedophile vibe. Like, okay, dude, little girl. Nah, dude, you creepy already. You just come off creepy. So he detours into this wooded area. So you already know what he about to do. So he then takes out this drink. It looks like a Jack Daniels. And he goes and takes this girl's hand, puts it on his pants because clearly he's now aroused, and goes to pretty much sexually assault her, and she fucks his ass up basically. Well, he's never gonna do that shit again, I tell you that. And she walks off like, what? Like, she walks up like, these humans is crazy. That's basically what's her look. Humans are crazy. I'm like, yes, I know. Some of us are. Some of us is just saying. But anyway, so she ends up going to this mermaid store that's run by this woman named Helen, and Helen knows what she is. She can tell what she is by looking at her, because Helen knows a lot more than what she lets out. So she ends up getting the mermaid to stay, and she goes and picks her up some food. Cause she's trying to eat, so she goes to the store and get her like some clams, a bunch of fish and crabs and stuff, cause she's a mermaid. I mean, she lives in the ocean. That's pretty much, she ain't gonna sit there eat no apple and no cookie dough ice cream. I could go for some cookie dough ice cream. Anyway, so she goes to get some food. Ben brings to Helen this device that him and Xander's dad had found in the ocean when they went to go try to find themselves another mermaid. So the military put in this sort of sonar tracking device in the water. So it sounds like they went, the mermaid that they do have trapped, they pretty much sound like they recorded her voice and put it back in the oceans. So pretty much trying to see if they could attract some more mermaids. So when Ben brings it to Helen and he turns it on, Ren reacts. I'm guessing the call that's out there sounding like a call for help. And while we're seeing Ren react to the sound, we go back to the mermaid that they have in captivity, and they got her. They're trying to extract spinal fluid from her spine, and of course she's fighting because she's in it because she's trapped. Like, what would you do to any sort of creature what do you think any creature would do when it's you got in captivity? They're not going to be nice about it. I'll tell you that. Especially when you're sticking them with needles. They're going to be very aggressive. So Ren, she comes downstairs and she grabs a box, she thinks that her sister is probably trapped in the thing, and they're trying to explain to her that she's not in there. And they tell her that we're going to help you find your sister. We're going to help you find her. And so Xander and his other friend, they think that the military came in the house and took the device, and they're becoming paranoid. And the other dude, I believe his name is not Chris. Chris is the one that's got injured. And so they're slightly becoming a little bit paranoid and sort of becoming I guess you said dangerous in a way, in that they want to attack the mermaid, which is not gonna help nobody. Even the idea of trying to run up on the military, I'm like, you really think you gonna backtrack the device and run up on the military? You really think the two of y'all gonna run up on the military? That's how you know you crazy, when you think you can handle the military with just you and your friend. Trained personnel with guns. This the two of y'all gonna run up on the military. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, bro. That's you need to take advice from Ben and calm the hell down, because there's no way in the world two of y'all just gonna run up on a military facility. How about, look, no, we looking for our friend. No, y'all gonna be shot on sight. Either captured or sight on sight. Either way, y'all bodies gonna be missing. Y'all gonna be an X-File. Y'all gonna be. So, Ren, while Ben is talking to his friends, he's left, Ren, kind of has a little moment with, Maddie, and Maddie's like, there's something about, like, she kind of pulls you. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of like her thing. And she talks to Ben later. I mean, she's a mermaid. That's kind of what they do. They kind of pull you in, It's that mermaid effect they have. And so Maddie's dad is a police officer, he's the sheriff. So they end up finding the body of the plaid shirt assaultist that Ren killed earlier. And so, they examining the body, and it like what looked like it was struggle, like he was trying to tip second show, and the female police officer was like, I don't like he deserved me. Like she's like, I ain't shedding no tears. I am not shedding no tears, okay? And so they're just trying to figure out, if they have a kill on the loose, they're looking at the flash and stuff. And I'm just hoping the sheriff doesn't look at Ben, because when Ben tried to follow Ren out, when she went to the water, he saw her, as in her mermaid form, and when she in that water, that's it. She is a straight predator. She slashed him on the throat, so I was just hoping that the officer didn't see that, because then he would have been questioning Ben, and I'd be like, ooh, too much. So that part to me was intense. I'm like, oh God, don't look at his neck. Don't look at his neck. Don't look at his neck. So let's see and Ben, he feels, compared to his friend Xander and the other one, he wants to help Matt. He wants to help Ren, because his family history is that his ancestor, the one that founded Bristol Cove, they kind of went on a killing spree and was killing all these mermaids. I'm like, well, damn. But the mermaids, when they're in the water, they are part human, part fish. So them becoming aggressive in water kind of makes sense. They're not the way they design these mermaids in the show. They're not like the Little Mermaid. They're not like what's the old mermaid movie? The mermaid that you see in Splash. They're not like the mermaid in 13th Year. They're not the pretty mermaids that we're used to. They made them look like they're mermaids. You could say they have humanoid features, but they're also creatures, and they're very predatory. Like even the seals, the sea lions, they were scared of Ren when she was nearby. They freaked out, and that's what animals do when a predator's nearby. They become like worrisome and stuff. So mermaids in the ocean is a predator. If she could kill a mako shark, I'm pretty sure a great white shark would be like, nah, man, I ain't messing with that. So that's pretty much all that happened in the first 2 hours of Siren. I can't wait for episode 3, because I want to know the rest of this. Episode 3 is titled Interview with a Mermaid. The season is supposed to have about 10 episodes. So episode 3 is Interview with a Mermaid. Episode 4 is On the Road. 5 is Curse of the Starving Class. 6 is Showdown. 7 is Dead in Water. 8 is Being Human. 9 is a Street Fight. And 10 is The Aftermath. So I'm very excited for the show. I love mermaids. My favorite mermaid is the Little Mermaid. I love that. That's my favorite Disney movie of all time. Characters, in terms of main characters, you have Ren, Ben, Xander, Helen, Maddie, Donna, and Chris Mueller. And 2 recurring characters that we have so far is a woman named Katrina and another woman named Levy. Both of them seem to be mer people. One is a mermaid alpha leader, and we have a merman. So I'm like, what? We're gonna have a merman? Because it's rare, because when we do have shows or movies about mer people, it's rare that we see males as mermen. 13th Year, we have a teenage merman. Who else has a merman? H2O. H2O is about mermaids. The spin-off Mako Mermaids, that's when we actually have a merman. So the fact that we're gonna have some more men is definitely gonna be good. And that's all I have to say for Siren. I can't wait for next Thursday. Again, if you don't have Freeform, you can find it on Hulu. You can probably do yourself. The lowest you could get for Hulu, if you're not sure about getting yourself Hulu, you get it for $7.99, because it's like 3 plans. The cheapest one is the $7.99. There's gonna be a lot of commercials, but I say it's worth it. Not only that, but if you do like mermaids and you want to watch stuff with mermaids, I don't know if you can find it, but you had the 13th Year, which was a Disney Channel original movie. There was Sabrina Down Under. There's Splash, of course, Disney's The Little Mermaid, and her sequels, Return to the Sea and Ariel's Beginnings. You have the TV show H2O, and a spin-off Mako Mermaids, and of course there was the H2O anime. They made an animated series. So those three are actually available on Netflix. I'm not sure if it's available on Hulu, but I know for a fact that it's available on Netflix. So if you want to watch anything else that involves mermaids, I do recommend those. They're pretty good movies and TV shows. I love it. So I'll see you guys next time for the next episode of Siren. I absolutely love the show. The music is good. The actors are perfect. Like the woman who plays Eileen Powell, like her facial features makes it look like she could actually be a creature of sea. Like she looked like she could really be like a mermaid. Like she's believable to me. I love it. I love it. Again, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
There is another species on this planet, one that we can communicate with.
You don't know what you're dealing with.
How can this be?
Go!
You are afraid of me.
Tell me how many there are like you.
Many.